Hello and welcome everyone to the first video of this series and my first YouTube video. This series will consist in beating a Pokerogue classic run with every starter in the game, but doing it solo. One Pokemon, no catching unless it's a shiny, and I have to release it as soon as I can. That's basically the rules, so let's start. As you can already tell, this video is around my Pikachu run. Not because it's the first Pokemon in Pokédex order, but because he's been the first one that I have streamed. You can follow me in my Twitch channel if you don't want to lose on future runs. If you want to see what happened with the previous Pokemons, you can check the post I've been doing on Reddit. You'll have the links in the description. So, talking about Ash's best friend, Pikachu has very poor stats, and this being actually Pikachu, not Pichu, because I'll do another run evolving it into Raichu. So Pikachu had no egg moves, no passive, and I decided I wasn't evolving him. So what does Pikachu have then? Well, Pikachu has some pretty solid tools to make this run happen. First up, we've got his partner form. Compared to regular Pikachu, this one packs an extra 110 base stats, which is a great upgrade to make this run work, but still needs some help. And that's when Light Ball, Pikachu's exclusive object, comes in hand. This item straight up doubles Pikachu both attack and special attack, making it a big offensive threat. But you know, this game is about both attacking and defending, and Pikachu is still lacking a lot in the defensive side, and that's when Gigantamax makes its appearance. G-Max Pikachu gets a boost of plus 10 in both defenses, but the real game changer? He gets triple HP. Now that we know which win conditions we have, let's see how the run went. The water gym was actually harder than I expected, just because Quagsire was a wall to Pikachu, and to nobody's surprise, we found a lot of Quagsires in the swamp during the run. As it was quite hard to get them down, I just took the easy way out and ran without any hesitation. And then we got to the third battle against Ivy. She leads the team with an Incineroar that wasn't any issue for my boosted Pikachu. During Ivy's battle, Pikachu will learn Splishy Splash and Pika-Papow. These attacks will be crucial for the rest of the run. We also got the Light Ball as a reward to the match. So now we already had 2 out of the 3 key important things in Pikachu's run. We were missing the Max Mushroom. And as I traded away my very much appreciated magnet in the GTS, it seems like Arceus, as a sign of respect, gave us what we were looking for: the Max Mushroom. So now we had everything. Let's get rolling. The first of the issues we found along the way was Guzma, the leader of Team School. At the back of his team, he had a first impression Golisopod and a Headlong Rush Mega Pinsir, which, combined, were enough to kill my Pikachu. And that's why I learned Protect. By protecting in the first time Golisopod was out, Pikachu was able to continue at max HP until the Mega Pinsir came out with its Headlong Rush. We survived with 40 HP, finished Mega Pinsir, and win the battle against Guzma. Yo, hey Suicune! 07 buddy. We got the clown encounter, and I usually really like it. It's quite fun, but not in these solo runs because we don't like having much randomness here. I decided to go for the ability, and it was Misty Surge. After thinking about it for a while, I thought it was actually a good idea to take it, just thinking in receiving half the damage from Dynamax Cannon. What I didn't think about is that it only lasts for 5 turns, and I usually try and get my setup done against Eternatus first stage, when he doesn't have the attack, so it happened to be quite useless, apart from the fact of negating statuses during the rest of the run. Against Ivy, I just used Nasty Plot until I was at plus 6 special attack, and then proceeded to obliterate Incineroar, Como, Metagross, Rayquaza, Noctowl, Oricorio, and we were free to go. Something cool that happened in the run was this shiny Caracosta gym leader Marlon had. He got destroyed anyway, but hey, he did it in style. At wave 165, our biggest threat so far, Guzma, came back for his rematch. This time he started out with Golisopod, which was a happy surprise for me, because I could heal up after beating him with my Shell Valve. We killed Shurkitree, Baswell, Scizor, Samurott, and finally the big juicy beetle that was threatening us, that for some reason didn't use high horsepower this time, so thanks for that. We got Blueberry's Academy Elite Four, starting off with Crispin, who wasn't much of a threat at any point. His fire-type Pokémons couldn't threat killing Pikachu and got one-shotted by Splishy Splash. Next up was Amaris, who started with Goldango, who actually scares me a little bit, so I didn't boost up and straight up kill him. Then I did boost up to finish her entire team of Steel-type Pokémons. The third member of the Elite Four was Lazy, who was ready to try and take out my giant cutie with her really ugly Pokémons. Not you, Excadrill, you're really cool. I just boosted with Nasty Plot and then proceeded to sweep her team. The last Elite Four member was Drayton, who actually had his moment in this fight. I started nasty plotting against Turtonator when I got surprised by him exploding just like the battery of my car when I was supposed to be recording this video. Luckily, I managed to survive at 2 HP, and yes, I didn't heal for this battle. It wasn't because I was overconfident, but mostly because I was overhyped, just to finish this run, and I start forgetting key things. And trust me, this happens quite often. So, after beating the entire Elite Four team, it was time for the Champion Key run. This battle was really simple, just using Nasty Plot and using my best attack every turn. And in that way, we are in the last floor. We got the chance to defeat Ivy, Battle Ivy, for the last time this run. Against her first two Pokémons, I set up to +6 special attack, waiting for the Flying Serpent to come in. Before that, I had to finish off Incineroar Como, and Metacross. And after doing so, the beast came in. We needed to survive his attack, and we did. Actually surprising, that was easy. Then we just finished off Noctowl and Oricorio and were ready to fight Eternatus. But first, look at that shining item bundle. And now, say goodbye to it. Don't blame me, I tried to capture it but he just wasn't catching, so I just gave up. So you can see I'm on the browser now, and that's because the moveset I was thinking about using couldn't actually work because it involved a Terra-type Psychic and Terra Blast, which I discovered later it wasn't fully implemented, and I had to theory craft again and came up with this new moveset. As I already said I like to do, I set up in Eternatus' first stage, taking advantage of his Eterna Beam's recovery turns. When I was ready, I took Eternatus to his second stage and used the light screen to minimize the damage taken. By using Pick Up a Pow a couple of times, I led him at 2 HP bars. He flamethrowers as I survive with 2 HP and get him to 1 HP bar. As I was about to die, my focus button procced and I survived his attack, now getting him to half HP bar. But now I was surely going to die. I need a miracle to win this. Focus button procced again? But that wasn't enough to kill Eternatus, he's 1 HP now. Is Focus button going to activate for the 3rd time in a row? Nope. But I didn't need it. I had my Reviver Seed intact and just used it and hit Eternatus to finish this incredible battle. Magnificent, some may say. And with that, Pikachu run was completed. Please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you liked the video. The next one is going to be Sunsryu, which some said was the first bump in the road. So don't miss out on the next one. You can also check my streams, links are in the description. Many thanks for watching and see you in the next one.